after watching this anime, I can't help but to be a little bit jealous and perhaps envious. They say that we live in the greatest era than any other era, and that might be true for now. But once we start having robots as wives or robots as even a utility, to clean the house, make food, that's what pretty much this My Wife Has No Emotion anime is about. This anime is probably a small glimpse of what the future holds. Honestly, yeah, I don't think I was born in the right era. Just like many of us think, but it's awkward because a lot of people think they're born in the wrong era in terms of music. But I think of it as I wish I was here when we had the flying cars. Some people might consider helicopters flying cars, but I don't. I consider a flying car being able to drive on the road, being able to dive under the seas, being able to fly in the skies. Now that's the full package. And yeah, that's the era I would have loved to have witnessed, especially with robots. Right now, even in Japan, they're creating some of the most advanced robots because the majority of people who live in Japan are boomers. They're over the age of 50, 60. So think about that. That's why this anime will probably resonate a lot with the Japanese community, especially the older community, because they need someone to take care of them. Do house chores, make food, clean up after their spillage of what comes from old age. Not only do they have the largest population of older people, they also have the oldest people in the world. So before I go, oh shit, I don't want to show this right here. What the fuck? Okay. No, and I really like this OP too. It's so well done. I love. I want to see them. I want to see them have a pet robot too. I think it foreshadows that in the OP. This was from episode 4 here. But one of the things that they do a really good job of is showcasing the pros and cons of what it would feel like to have a robot, or even in general, a robot in general. Having a robot as a wife, now that's completely different because you even in today's age, you can love inanimate objects. I know there's some people in Japan who married off with their dolls or a projection, even cars. People get married with cars. So loving inanimate objects is not new. Well, at least new in terms of it hasn't been done already. Of course, it's still seen as taboo, but it's not new, guys. But having actual functioning robots that can actually cater to your needs, and that's what I like about this anime too, is that not only did he fall in love with a robot, he fell in love with a model lower than Super Nina. So the robot that he's in love with is called Nina. I think that's just a default name for all the robots. So I don't know why he didn't rename the robot that was given to him, because they're all Ninas or Super Ninas but whatever. That's what I like about this lad, is that he decided to not, and I don't know if it's because he was broke or poor, but he decided to choose a lower model Nina that only cooks and cleans. And if you've seen enough of this anime, you'll notice that yeah, Super Nina is super. She has the emotions, she has the expressions, she has the super capabilities. She has the ability to learn faster than the older models. And not only that, she actually feels like she has a personality, while the other Mina, the lower, I don't want to say lower, but the version below her doesn't have those capabilities. So I think that's what makes this anime so great, is that he's showing compassion to his robot and chose to have a robot. It's just weird saying that because robots still evolve. And then you see him and you see his struggles too when he was given the choice to give upgrades to Mina, and he just didn't really want them. And it makes no sense because as long as the robot has the same defaults, the same personalities, nothing else changes. It's like changing a fan on your PC. Like if I change a fan on my PC, it's gonna make it more proficient. But is it gonna change the actual PC? No, not really, unless I change the programming to it and I change the memories or delete all the memories. So yeah, I don't see his struggle. I don't know why he was struggling so much. But yeah, so far this has been probably one of it's the nice romance anime. And I don't really I and it's weird because it's not necessarily funny. I mean, people might find it funny that he's with a robot as a wife. I don't really find that funny. I just find that wholesome. I find that funny. I find that not funny. I mean, I find it enjoyable. I find it fun. Yeah, fun, not funny. I find it really fun, cute, adorable. It's just honestly one of those animes where I did not expect this. I thought it was gonna be dark. It's gonna be stale, nothing new. But it's honestly showcasing how a relationship with a robot could be. Cause it's not like I'm researching how it would be to be in a relationship with a robot. And hey, man, I don't know if we're ever gonna see that era. I don't know if we're ever gonna reach that state of advanced technology. But hell yeah, I'm gonna grab me a robot as a wife. I mean, let's say I have a robot. No, let's say I have a wife in real life, flesh in the flesh. A human. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't mind a robot. That helps her around. I'm sure she would want it gender neutral, but at the same time, it's like, hey, man, you can dress it up and whatnot, make you help with the dishes, help with the food, help with the laundry, help with the dozens of kids that you may or may not have, help with all around. AI is the future. Robots are the future. We must embrace this inanimate lovemaking. Honestly, fantastic anime. I'd have to, right, as of the 5 episodes, I'd say it's a 10 out of 10. I just love every second, every minute. I don't find myself bored. They're doing a good job balancing it out and just introducing the characters at the right time. And the sister too, she was so based. She accepted it so fast and willy nilly. She was just excited as I was. And it was just so great to see how wholesome this show has turned out to be. But yeah, I don't know. Did I miss anything? I think that's about everything. Oh yeah, and then Super Mina character, she's fantastic too. Like, I don't know, she was a little bit too clussy for me. I don't know if I don't want a programming like that, but the potential is there. And goddamn, she didn't even seem like a robot. Honestly, she just seemed like another klutz character. I mean, but I think that's showcasing how super she is. Looks like a human, feels like a human, acts like a klutz human, but has the super capabilities of a robot. But that is all, guys. Peace.